Yeah, welcome once again. Igbe Emmanuel Success Gandhi ICT Resources Limited for Benue State. This is our second video in the series of our training for Django. And if you have not watched our first series, I encourage you to go back and watch it. So let's begin. In this series, we'll be considering Django models. So let's head over to our terminal. Press Windows key plus R on the Windows keyboard. Then we hit enter. We are navigating to our project folder. Now we are going to open VS Code and we are going to open it in our project folder. So we write code space dot and hit enter. So this is the welcome screen of VS Code. Close it. Now this cycle area, let me explain before we continue. Because in our first video, I earlier on mentioned that once we get here, I will be explaining some certain things. The first folder you see here is the project folder, the Django project folder. The one we wrote Django-admin start project. And we added a dot after the name of the project. This is the folder. And it is because we ended it with a dot. That is why we have seen this folder here separate on the same directory level with this virtual environment. The next one is our virtual environment. And this virtual environment is because of that dot and / that also made it to be on this same level with this project folder. And the next one is DB-SQLite. This is the database. This database is a light database, and you can use it for an application that needs concurrent processes. So I encourage you to watch my video on my video on Postgres. Here I will show you how to configure Django with Postgres. And then this file is the manage.py file. Anytime we want to launch the server or copy static files, that is JavaScript and other files, we'll be seeing manage.py. This is the file that is usually called. So that is it. Let's begin. So now, before we continue writing code, we need to add an app, a Django app. So let's go back to the terminal. As we add it there, we come back here, I'll show you. Let's minimize. Then here, what's the command for creating a Django app. So we'll say Python manage py. That manage your py we earlier mentioned. Then start. What's the name of the app? We then ask the name of the app. Accounts. What is an app? An app in the context of Django development is a feature which you want to add on your project. Feature here will mean that, for example, we want a user to have a login or an account. Then that account is a feature because users will be registering, users will be logging in, users will have a profile. So anything relating to user accounts are going to be residing in the account app. So Django separates these things, make the code modular in such a way that it doesn't jam pack code in one place. So if we're going to have a dashboard, then the dashboard will also be its own, will also create a dashboard app. So let's go back to our VS Code, then look at the app we just created here. You see it here. So the next thing is for us to go to the project folder and register our app in the settings file. So let's go, then you will see installed apps. Then we'll add to this list, and we'll add accounts, then end it with a comma, then save. As you see, we have registered that app. If you have created an app but without adding it to this place, you have not registered the app. So we have registered the app in the settings. Now let's explain some settings files, some setting files here. You can see in this my account app, you see migrations. All the database files that will be making some changes will be in this migration folder. And then the admin.py, that is where we'll be registering our model shortly. Then the model here is where we're going to write a models code, that is the table. The table are referred to as models. So once we write the classes here, we then go back to admin.py and then register a model. And then we'll be adding the urls.py file, the routing. If you want to go to login, you click. You want to go to logout, or you want to go to another register, that is where the link, those links, that is where we're going to route everything. Then the views here is where we are going to also make sure that we render every view. For example, a login is a view. So we'll render everything, the templates on the view. So anything the user sees is a view. And then we'll render it here. So with this, we have come to this session, to the end of this session. I encourage you to follow me up with as we proceed, so that you don't miss out on our series of videos. So thank you, and see you in the next video.